And they certainly been getting it done. The last 4, no earned runs, 14 2/3. Last 7, only 1 in 24 innings. You see today, 2 2/3 pitched so far, and they've given up nothing. And here's Webb.
Yeah, and Ryan Webb's been a big part of that. Great numbers, sinker baller. We're talking about about 14 home runs in 1,300 innings. So he doesn't throw a lot of home run balls, and again, lefties and righties gets them out equally. We saw Brad Brock. He doesn't throw as hard as Brock, but he's also incorporating a third pitch changeup as the season progresses. So terrific job out of the Marlins organization. 2-year deal. So it's almost like you have a lead here. You don't. You're down by 4, but you just want to, get 9 outs and take a look. It's the one thing the Orioles have been able to do in the 8th and 9th, even though they're only here in the 7th, is score runs 8 out of the last 11 games. So just hope to get some late game offense.
Hunter worked an inning. He had 1 strikeout, gave up only 1 hit. Brock worked an inning in 2/3, had a strikeout. Webb will go to work here, middle of the order, 2-3-4. Zobrist. He has a single, 1 for 3. Has flied out, struck out. Zobrist at 245 on the year, 5 home runs. And Zobrist will go after the first pitch and foul it off. Rays with 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the 4th inning, another 2, all coming on home runs for the 5-1 lead. And we are in the 7th inning. Orioles stranded and 1 runner, and that was back in the 1st inning. Pierce had a double, got left at 3rd. Webb with the 0-1 pitch to him. That'll be in the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Turns that one outside. Big crowd today at 36,387. 36,387. For this Saturday afternoon ball game. Weather's supposed to be great again tomorrow. Couldn't be a nicer day to be at the yard than this one is. Here's the 1-2 delivery on the way, and a swing and a foul tip that's held onto by Joseph.
Yeah, really good change up here. Bottom drops out, and very effective pitch. Fastball, slider, and you just add something else they have to look for, and then it's all about.
He said that Long made some tweaks for him, and those are the adjustments that he thinks long term can make a big difference.
He's certainly working it right now. There's Long, who's really helped him by the look of the results. 1 down. Here is Antoine Richardson. RBI, base hit, stolen base, 1 for 2. Paredes coming in from 3rd. 7th inning, 3 runs, 3 hits for the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits for the Orioles. 5 left for the O's, 3 left on for the Yankees. Gonzalez out of there with just that 1 bad inning in the 2nd. The Orioles started, and that is in there for a strike. Webb was with Miami last year. 2-6 record, 66 appearances. Everything out of the bullpen, worked 80 innings. 28 years old. That'll be slashed off the fist the other way. Signed by the Orioles as a free agent, 2-year deal.
This guy, it's tough to elevate the ball against him. Good hard sinker and the slider combination.
One ball, 2 strike count on Richardson. 271 hitter this year at AAA. 1-2 pitch and got him. So Webb comes on and gets a strikeout. A couple out here in the 7th inning.
There's the breaking ball. Got the backdoor call.
And for those. Gardner, a walk, fielder's choice, run scored on a single by Teixeira. Ellsbury's got an RBI double in the ball game. Jeter's got an RBI single. 3 runs for the Yankees. White Sox beat Cleveland today 6-2. Does that make Chris Sale's availability less, or does it matter? Chicago 10.5 games behind the Tigers starting the day's play. And I still struggle trying to figure out why Chris Sale's name continues to be so prominently put out by a Chicago team where it would seem like he would be a centerpiece.
Oh yeah, I would think he'd be a centerpiece for sure. He's still so young.
Yeah.
And such a dominant pitcher. You like to build your rotation around the young arms.
He continues to be talked about as though if deals are going to be struck, that he might be available. And I've not seen Chicago say no, which is always a sign. It's not only what's said, but what isn't said. And if you float a name around for a while and the team he's on isn't saying no, means he is.
Right. I mean, to get a left-handed arm, that kind of stuff coming out of it.
Here's the 0-2 delivery on the way, and a swing and a miss. Webb mowed him down on that at bat, 2 away.
Oh, real good fastball here. Showed him the changeup early in the bat, and then snuck the 93-mile-an-hour two-seamer in under the hands for strike 3. Good pitch by Webb.
Hitters that can do that almost at will.
Sure.
And it takes away a lot from a pitcher to try and pitch to that defense all the time. A 1 on, nobody out. And Chris Jimenez up there.
You know, when you're up leading off an inning and you're a guy like Alex Rios who can steal a base, it makes a lot of sense to try to go the other way and get a base hit, because you can turn it into a double if you steal second base.
Sure.
You know, some guys you say you'd rather see him swing the bat, guys that hit 30 or 40 home runs. Leading off an inning in a tie game, nothing wrong with getting a man on first base.
Yeah, and that's the key too. In a tie game like this, I think you've got to tailor whatever you do defensively to the score of the game and what's happened up to that point. And there are, I know you've seen it. I certainly have guys that are so adept at changing according to the situation of the game. They become different hitters. That you've got to be aware of that. 1 ball and no strikes the count to Jimenez. And he had a rip.
Oh, boy.
Got a pitch up a little bit and fouled it back. He wants a mulligan on that.
Yeah, he fouled it off the sweet spot of his bat, it looked like.
Chris 1 for 2 tonight. What was that last pitch? Ooh.
And when you see the hitter hold his bat a little bit, he's thinking to himself, man, did I just miss that one? You don't tend to hold your bat like that if you've taken a bad swing or not really connected.
And that breaking ball backs him off the plate and catches the strike zone. It's 1-2 to Jimenez. Chris hit a bullet off the glove of Manny Machado down at third last time up. Went for a base hit. First time up, a double play grounder.
You know, the way Buzz that Chris followed through and kind of held his bat there reminded me of Kurt Dykert posing on some of those 300-yard drives he hits down the middle of the fairway.
A swing and a miss, and Rios going on the pitch is able to swipe second base without a throw as Caleb Joseph couldn't get the handle after the swing.
Brandon Guyer will stand in, the 0 for 2 in a sacrifice. 3 for 8 in the 3 games. And he'll chop that one foul outside of third base. Orioles with a chance to gain a game on Toronto. They already have lost. White Sox beat him, as we said earlier today, 4-3. Orioles coming in a game and a half behind Toronto. Yankees are 2 games out. And that pitch in the dirt and outside.
You know, Toronto lost again. White Sox 4-3.
Boston, New York play tonight.
Lester and Tanaka. That'll be a nice little matchup.
1 ball, 1 strike count. And a swing and a miss. He's at a sidewinder right there.
Well,
1-2.
Yeah, Ryan Webb says, I want to live at the knees. That's where he was. Good sinking fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and fouled off Joseph. Count stays at a ball and 2 strikes on Geyer.
The Geyer can air it out. When this slider stays up and he just takes a big swing but fouls it off, and there you go again. Glove, shin guard.
Webb will throw the 1-2 delivery again. That'll be outside. 2 ball, 2 strike count on Geyer. And Bay trying to find a way to add to the total here, as the Orioles have been able to get it within that grand slam, that 4-run differential, and plenty of time left in the ball game in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and that came inside on him and somehow fouled it again off Joseph.
Geyer having some good at bats. Doesn't always gets hit. This is a good changeup. Runs down and in, and he still fouls it off. Yeah, great angle right here. You can see just about 2-3 inches off the inside corner.
Webb trying to find the one to get him out of there. 2-2. And Geyer will take, and that's the one.
There it is. 92. A lot of guys will walk back looking at this center field scoreboard to see if it was a strike or not. Well, it's close enough, and this would not be the first pitch that was maybe a half an inch, 2 inches off the plate that has been called today. And Webb in the shadows and the hitter in the sunlight.
Longoria has drawn a walk and popped out to first base twice. 3 for 9 in the series. Fouls it away. For Webb now, that's 29 strikeouts in 36 innings pitched. And he's starting to move up to a strikeout per inning pitched this year for the Orioles. Opponents hitting only .217 overall against him. Longoria 0-1 count. .266 average. The third baseman is DHing today, and he takes it for a strike.
Yeah, not having a bad year, but a typical year for him if he stays healthy, and that's certainly critical for the Rays. Is similar to what he had last year, 32 home runs. He had just a little bit under 270.
0-2 delivery, and he strikes the side out. 7th inning stretch time here at Camden Yards. The big house up, 5-1 Rays.